Howdy, howdy again, folks. A-Train here with you for another episode of SimAirport in early access. We're playing on the experimental server, the 718 build, in sandbox mode on the extra large map. We have a medium runway, 2 extra large gates, a terminal, a full schedule, and we've recently added a light rail transit platform. So what are we going to get into on this episode, A-Train? That's a fine question. No, you've been chomping at the bit to find out. Oh, by the way, and welcome to Two-Fer Tuesday. So this will be the first of 2 episodes on the channel today. What I want to do is we added last episode a 7.8, right? A 787 Dreamliner from Boeing. Let's drag this out here to show the schedule. All right, so this galactic point, 32. That's a Boeing 787 Dreamliner. And we found out as it taxied in, its wingtip overlapped this row of tiles here in the building. And that bugs me to no end. Yeah, physics is not enabled in the game. I get that and everything. But what we're going to do is we're going to reset the design here on the terminal, and we're going to back it up 2 tiles. Not just one. I don't want minimal clearance. I want to try to make sure, because I don't think the bigger aircraft have a much wider wingspan than does the 7.8. I think they're all pretty much in that same neighborhood. So I believe, and I think, which could be dangerous, that just backing up 2 tiles will be sufficient to correct this issue. So to do our little complex curve we do here, we'd make a 6-tile line. Then we make a 3-tile line, okay? Then it's just 2 tiles each way. So let's go ahead and start clearing out the old stuff so you don't get lost in translation here. So we're going to get rid of that and that, okay? Now, so it goes 6, then it goes 1, 2, 3. Then it's going to go 2, 2, 2, 2 this way, and then 3 this way. Okay, that's how it looks. All right, so now we'll clear out the old stuff and you'll be able to see the difference. All right, and this is just something you can play around with. It took me a little bit to develop this concept and get it working properly. So over on this side, we're going to do 3, 2, 2, and it kind of works both ways. 2, wait, do I have that right? 2, no, I'm off one here. 3, 2, 2, 2, 2. Well, something's, oh, wait a minute. I think I know where I messed it up here. All right, let me just clear all this and we'll get this figured out. All right, so there's 1, 2, 3. Let's clear out these 2. Now, here's where the 2's begin. 2, 2, 2, oops, 2, well, that's okay. And then 1, 2, 3. So it's 2 that way. Okay, it's the other side that's off. Oh, I see what it is. I've got 3 here and then 3 here, and that's not how it's supposed to go. All right, so it's supposed to go there, then there. That explains what threw me off is the other side was screwed up. Okay, so there. Now we got, all right, so there's 3 this way, right? Then 2, 2, 2, 2, which this becomes part of 3, and then we tie into the regular wall. All right, so there we go. So now that curve is fixed. We'll come over here and fix it. So now you can see the distance change. All right, we went from being 6 tiles from the edge of the tarmac to 8. All right. So on this side, let's see if I can just generate a reference point. That will be this point here. Oh, wait, clear is not going to help me. Oh, okay, so we're even with the refueling pads. That's good. All right, let's put 1 there and 1 there, and then we'll just clear this out. Boink, goodbye. And we'll do this from here. All right, so this is the start of 3, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3 ties onto it, and then 6. Got it? So first one's 3, this one's 3. 1, 2, 3. But then your 2's tied together. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. See, that's 4 right there. Okay? And that makes the curve. All right, beauty. So now we've got the redesign done. Let's spend some money because, 1.4 million in the hole. What the hell? All right. Now, to maximize this, there's a couple things we want to do here because I don't want to screw up again and violate security. So we're going to build foundation just up to and within the areas we've got outlined here for construction. We're going to try to create as large spaces as possible just with, you see what I'm saying? Because with this curve thing here, you kind of got to do a lot of this little nitpicking stuff here where you're just doing little bits and pieces. All right. So here we can do this big chunk, and then down here we can do this big chunk like that, and then we just got to do these little pieces here on the curves on the ends. All right, so we'll do that, and we'll do this, and do this, this. What are we going to do about the inside portion, A-Train? Fine question. We're going to put wall in its place, and then once that's all constructed, we'll just take out these two pieces here. So let's tag that for deconstruction. So we're going to take out these two pieces, and then once it's all built, we'll be able to glass it in nice and pretty like we did the A1 side. Okay, so let's take planning out and let's get busy. And our first flights are coming in. There we go. All right, so winds are out of the east, so we're landing to the east. Aircraft landed at 4:05. It's due on the gate at 4:15. See, so this is something to keep in mind when you start building bigger airports, okay? The aircraft landed, it says at -15, so it landed at 4 o'clock, but it took it half an hour to get to the gate. So we lost 15 minutes in that regard. So that's something you've got to keep in mind as you are building your airports. All right, let's take a look over here. We got some putzes sitting down. Aha, look, the train's dumping a whole bunch of people. So this is going to be our first day where we've got trains running in full loads of people. And I'm getting a little bit of lag here. Oh, you know what? Okay. Part of the issue is I'm doing construction at the time when I've got a lot of packs in the airport. Because right now we've got... Now it's only 400 packs, but I'm going to go check out the Edge server here pretty soon and see how this development's going with reducing the lag. But it's the construction that's really holding things up at the moment. So bear with me. I should have thought of that, maybe done it during the overnight. I didn't. Oops. Sorry. But we'll get through it here. It's not a big deal. The game's going to keep running. All right. So now we've got entire secure sections here. Once you get this outer wall developed, you're in good shape to start clearing out some of the inner stuff. Okay, so we can go over here. That's not completely done yet. We can clear this section out, and we can clear this out. Nope, that out, and then we can clear this out. Be careful you don't clear your exterior walls. Okay, you don't want to have people smelling too much jet fuel. So just take your time, be patient. All right, we're all built out here. That's good, though. All right, so let's clear down to here. We'll try to take these out in chunks. We'll do this in a whole row here. We'll get these two pieces over here we need to get rid of. We'll get this whole row done. And people are just having to mind the mess and deal with it because we are expanding our airport and making it pretty and cool. All right, so that handles that aspect. Let's go ahead and start throwing some windows in here. Don't know if I want to... Yeah, you know what? Let's put windows in this section here. We'll see how that looks. We're going to leave that section there, and we're going to put a window here. We'll put windows all along here. Wait a minute. Oh, they didn't build the wall. Oh, you know what? Pfft, stupid. Oops. I cleared that wall out. I meant to clear this wall out. I cleared this wall out. Whoops.
Double dumbass on you!
Alright. No worries. Problem solved. All right, let's get this plant out of the way, though, because it's going to be cutting off people's ability to walk through that space. All right, hey, 181 people. This is great. They're just waiting on one dumb schlub. All right, let's pause it real quick. Let's see where the one dumb schlub is. See if she's in the bathroom on the toilet again. All right, so we click on the aircraft. We click on highlight passengers. Somewhere, there should be somebody with a green circle around them. Let's look in the bathroom. They're not in security. Did they just not bother to show up for their flight? Or they forget or something? They get sick? I don't see anybody with a circle around them, except the one I'm mousing over. If you mouse over, a single circle will appear. But, oh wait, there they are right there. Found them. This, Rexicon of 2490, this clown right here. All right? That's our Pax. She gonna miss the flight. Wait, nope, wait. She's going through the line, going through the line. She gonna miss the flight. She come in. Ah, she made it on the plane. Thanks for screwing everybody up there, dumbass. All right, so we got 120 packs on this aircraft. All right, so now our numbers up. We're up to 6220. Oh, good. Flight ops have switched around too. We're landing this direction. I like that better because that means we get on the gate faster. Getting on the gate faster is good. We can take our time going away, but getting on the gate is more critical. All right, so our hoopajoop is done over here. Oh, now we got to clear off the actual things we wanted to clear off. And we're going to use the demolish tool this time because we're taking this back down to grass. So we're going to demolish that tile and that tile. And that will fix that. Then we're going to come down here to the windows and finish our window upgrade. And do these, and do these, do these. Come across here, over here, cha, like that. And, okay, let me see how I did the other one. Did I do, yes, I did that one extra piece. So I left one concrete piece as a column in, you know, it's like a support, right? So, okay, this area is now built out. Let's remove the planning. Get rid of the funky, what the hell? Clear. All right, let's get all this funky stuff. That blue cyan line there that looks like it's totally out of place is actually where it's supposed to be. That indicated to me where the middle of the map was when I started. That's always a good thing, I think, when you're planning an airport, to establish where the middle of your map is and give yourself some reference lines, like these over here. Because we know these tiles are 10 by 10. That's taxiway tiles, right? Each one's 10 by 10. So we know 10, 20, 30, 40 to the fence line and to the beginning line here at the A1 gate. So they make good reference points as well as planning tools. All right, we're looking good here so far. Things are running smooth. This is good. And depending on how you set this up, so like we're going to have the smaller gates where these aircraft will transition over these smaller gates eventually, once we get that built. But you don't necessarily have to leave 20 tiles between gates. I mean, technically that's a lot of wasted space. You know, it is. But I like this setup because it creates a lounge-like area that isolates your passengers for this flight in that area, right? And the packs for this flight are in that area. So you don't have to build it in this space here. This is 10 by 10. We use the taxiway tool there, right? This is going to be the main hallway of the concourse. See how much traffic's flowing along that hallway now? All right. The idea is to have that nice and big and open. See, people are flowing right up to the restrooms, and some are coming down here to bag claim, and the rest are going outside, and then they're going up to the light rail transit terminal. See, awesome. People trying to decide if they want to get on the train or not. Some people said, no, screw you, I'm not. All right, so this plane is deplaning. Let's see how many people are on this flight. 98. So we're still 42 packs short of capacity on this flight. This flight, let's see, we're going to start loading here in just a few minutes. They're still deplaning and cleaning. Uh, but we've got an hour and a half to get these people on board the flight. Let's see how many we're going to have on. Whoa, sweet!
Boom, bitch!
How about that? We've got a full flight. That's awesome. That's a lot of butts in seats, and that's a lot of money right there, folks. Look how they're flowing through. Now we got four lines, and they're kind of spreading around. They're kind of not. That is first class, though, at the top. The other three are coach. But everybody's loading in a nice, orderly manner. We got less than 50 packs to go. Oh, yeah, this flight made us some cha-ching. And there's 248, so that means there's two doofuses running around. We still got 30 minutes. Okay, so what does that tell us? That tells, we just learned something here. What did we learn, A-Train? We learned that we don't need 2.5 hours with this setup for 7 6s, okay? We can get them done. We're going to drop it. We're not going to get crazy. We're going to drop it to 2 hours and 15 minutes, okay? We move this one up. Keep a half hour between the flights. Let's see where that is. All right, so that one's already at 2 hours and 15 minutes. So we kind of squeeze that in there. All right, this is the flight that we're currently looking at, Smart Air Lux. We're going to drop that down to 2 hours and 15 minutes. Rexicana, we can't move it, so we're going to drop it down, and then we know we're at 2.5 hours on our 7-8. So that's good. It just opens up a little bit of space between them, and it may eventually allow us, if we can slide stuff around, to slip in another flight. But it would probably have to be a small flight. But regardless, what we've learned is this setup, okay, there's 4 ticket gate agent desks, excuse me, and with this walkway and everything, we were able to board 250 people and load baggage and everything in well under 2.5 hours. We got one doofus left. There they are, right there. This schmuck right here. And he's got 22 minutes to get, and he's standing there. Oh, you know what? He's probably waiting to use. Yeah, see, he needs money. He's going to miss his flight. See, you look at life cycle departure, 0.918. That's the clock is ticking on you, dude, because your flight leaves in 12 minutes. And you've got to get from there through the line to the gate agent desk and onboard the airplane. If you left now, you'd be okay. But he's not leaving. He needs cash. See, so garbage, he's got trash to get rid of. He's got to pee. He needs money. This dude, he's not in too good a shape. He's going to miss the flight. You're done. Oh, wait, he's making a run for it. Here we go. Is he going to make it on? Is he going to make it on? 4, 3, 2, he checked in, and now the flight's late because this
a-hole.
Yeah, see, the flight was late off the gate because of one dumb PAX. All right, devs, adjust that. Okay? He could have broken away from the ATM machine 5 minutes earlier in game time, and that way it wouldn't have delayed the departure of the flight. Do real people do that? Yeah, I suppose, but it's going to negatively impact our ratings with the airline because we had a flight that was late off the gate. Well, why was it late off the gate? Because their dumbass passenger didn't go get on the plane. Like, dude, all right, you're just going to have to use your credit card to buy drinks, all right? You should have gotten cash when you came in. It's not like there's not an ATM right here at the door, right there. And so now there's a big old line at the ATM, all right? So now we've built out this side of the terminal. Here's the one thing we don't really have any amenities over here, so let's fix that real quick. Let me see what my spacing's like. Okay, so we rotate. We leave one there for a garbage can. Then we leave 3 open, 1, 2, 3. And then we put this one out here and we leave 3 again. I want to do these consistently. So I'm trying to figure out why. Oh, I know. It's because we shortened it up. Duh. Okay. So we're just going to shorten up to 2 then. Or we could have 3. It just moves the bench a little further out. And I've got the space looking at the other side there. It wouldn't hurt anything. All right, there's our 7-8. Yeah, we'll just put that there. Okay. All right, so that solves that. Now, we know down here, we can put a bench like this. We can put a bench like this. Put a bench here and here. We could use the smaller ones, but, no, I like it like this. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Let's rotate this way. There, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. That's the last one, I think. All right, so we rotate the bench this way. We go this way. Here, 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 and here. All right, very good. Now we come down here and grab some of these big old decorative bush things. We drop those in the gaps here because we make plants, because that creates good environment. People are happy. We're going to put some plants in behind here. We'll put a plant in here. Put a plant here. Oh, the key thing I wanted to put in was a food vending machine. All right, there we go. One. All right, there we go. That's where we want it, right there. And then we're also going to drop in an electronics vending machine. And that's going to go right here. All right. Oh, wait a minute. That's kind of goofy. Oh, well, again. So this side's a little different because we're coming out and going into baggage claim. All right. So the consistency will start appearing as we go onward from this one. And this is going to be our super jumbo gate too. We want this to have the most amenities because we're going to eventually put the biggest of the big airplanes on that gate. All right. So we're in pretty good shape. We're going to plop down some garbage cans. Boom, 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 boom. We'll put them by every other one down this way, like this. All right, and get that taken care of. Then we'll throw in some flight info displays, like every third or fourth one. We'll put there, or every second one. Put those there, and then we're going to put in some more plants on this side, so we create green space. All right, very good. Okay, awesome. We got construction going on. Folks are showing up for the next day, and that is going to bring an end to this episode, the first of two for Tuesday, here on the channel. SimAirport, now available on Steam. There's a link below in the description. Hope you enjoyed the episode and maybe learned a bit more about how we make these neat-looking curves, because I just think it looks better than boxes. I mean, boxes have their place and everything, and we'll do some builds down the road where I go back and redo Dayton International or Santa Ana, John Wayne, Orange County, whichever you want to call it. And, because there are terminals that have boxes to it. But this was something I came up with. And other people have done it. It's not like I invented the concept. But just to, make something different, make it curved, make it look more organic. Because the game is very much squared off in every regard. So, if you like the episode, give us a like. We appreciate it. Share us with your friends and let them know about SimAirport. It's in early access now on Steam. Like I said, link below in the description. And it's a lot of fun. You can get on the discussion boards and talk to the devs. Tell them what you like, what you don't like. They'll fix things, report bugs. They're very quick and helpful when it comes to bug reporting, what have you. And they put out patches every day or two. There's 3 different servers. There's Edge, which is the newest, latest, and greatest, and they're really pushing on. You get the most bugs there, but then you pound through them, and then it drops to experimental, which is a little bigger audience, and they are in the next set of testers. So then they run through things and see what works and what doesn't, and how they can break the game and how the devs can fix it. And then there will be a whole bunch of improvements that come out of experimental and drop to the general servers in the end. Those folks are working basically a month to 6 weeks behind experimental and Edge. Edge right now is doing some major optimization testing, and so I might do a special episode where we go over and check that out, what's happening in their neighborhood. So again, I'm A-Train. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate you being on board. And comments, questions, and constructive criticism are welcome below. Again, I apologize for the lag. That is a minor issue, and it's a known issue with the game. Is it gets laggy if you're doing construction and you have a bunch of packs in the terminal. So it's even more incentive to do your major construction, like foundation building. Putting in these benches really didn't bother too much, right? It was doing the foundation construction that really kind of caused some lag there. So hope you enjoyed this episode. We will see you next time here on the channel with SimAirport. I'm A-Train. It's over, and I'm out.